Welcome to WWE Talk. This is King of Wrestling. This is John Harris, King of Wrestling, your host for TNA Talk. I'm doing my Raw review for last night's show. And I thought Raw was very good last night, and I enjoyed it for the most part. Could have done without some things, but you know, what can you do? Thought some of the matches could have been a little bit longer, but they were all pushing towards Money in the Bank storylines of Usos and the Wyatt family, Money in the Bank ladder matches. We got a Divas title match announced, Paige versus Naomi, which would be a very good Divas match. There's a rumor going around that AJ Lee might be pregnant. I hope not, because she's supposed to be returning very soon. But there's been no confirmed. It's not been confirmed if she is or she isn't pregnant, so I don't know what's going on. That's what needs to happen. But let's get into Monday Night Raw. Raw started with Stephanie McMahon coming out to the ring to deal with Vicky Guerrero. What happened last week? How her coffee got tampered with and Stephanie got sick. So Stephanie calls out Vicky Guerrero, tells her how she didn't get anything right. She can't even get a cup of coffee right. How she can't do anything right. Big says Roman Reigns who tampered with the coffee. That brings us to our next one, Roman Reigns. We need to give you one specific order. Not to put Roman Reigns in the Battle Royal. And you did anyway. You can't even follow simple orders, she says. Vicky Guerrero, you're... Vicky's like, wait a minute. Give me one more chance. So Stephanie says, you get two choices. You can be fired or you can stay on as general manager of Friday Night SmackDown. You know, if you can win your match tonight. Who's my opponent? Me. Vicky says, there's one name more famous than wrestling, that's Guerrero. And Eddie Hernandez, lie, cheat, steal. So Vicky accepts. That's going to be Vicky Guerrero versus Stephanie McMahon later in the evening with Vicky's job on the line. So we had the Usos, Jimmy and Jay taking on the Wyatt family in single matches. Harper beat one of the Usos in a quick match. The second match with Rollin and the other Uso was a little longer, a little better, but good. But it furthered the storyline for Money in the Bank, which is good. I like the Wyatt family, but their theme music was weird this week. We got the whole world in our hands. Just off the words. I don't know why they did that, but it was kind of odd. After the second singles match, they just brawled and they just fought and went, and it was nuts. The Wyatt family took out the Usos. It was crazy after the matches were over. But what can you do? Triple H announced 6 guys that are going to be the 5 guys going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It was Kofi Kingston, the Show-Off, Dolph Ziggler, Rob Van Dam, Swagger, Bad News Barrett, and then Rob Van Dam came out and said, "Seems like guys have no confidence in me. You're not worried about me." And he says, "It's that Triple H. I'm the one that hurt his clavicle in the first ever Elimination Chamber match. Severed it or broke it, whatever. I'm a former Money in the Bank winner. How about tonight? I get in the ring and kick your butt, Rollins." He said something like that. I don't remember exact words, but... So, they set the match Rob Van Dam versus Rollins. This was a very good match, RVD and Rollins. Very good match. RVD has high-flying moves, his kicks. Rollins hit all of his moves. Rollins went for his, he hits power onto the turnbuckle. Then his finisher, where he slams his face into the mat with his foot. Then Ambrose came out, caused a DQ. Yeah, Rollins wins by DQ. Or this is the storyline with Dean Ambrose and Rollins. And Rollins beat up Ambrose beat up Rollins for a little while. Then he got on the mic and said, you better put me in this Money in the Bank ladder match, or no matter what, I'm showing up in Boston at TD Garden, gonna get involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm gonna take the briefcase down and leave with it. So with that being said, what we see after that, we come back from commercial. Rollins is talking with Triple H, says, "Put Ambrose in this match. I want Ambrose in this match. If not, I won't. He'll come out and screw me." And my honest, I want the match. I can control him in the match. Put him in the match. I want him in the match. I can handle it. So Triple H puts Ambrose in the match. So it's 7 guys in the Money Bank ladder match for the contract. Be a very, very good Money in the Bank ladder match. I will be doing my Money in the Bank predictions later this week after the SmackDown tapings to see the final card. I'll be at Money in the Bank in person, so I can't wait. That's gonna be awesome. We had Naomi beat Alicia Fox in a pretty decent Divas match. Cameron and Paige were doing commentary, and Cameron's coming off as a little bit of a bitch lately. You can tell they're going to be splitting up the fucking dactyls, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I have to wait and see what happens. Let's see. They had a backstage segment with Goldust and Stardust. Came in singing "Wishing Upon a Star," which is pretty funny, actually. The little interview backstage, pretty funny. Goldust said he's the #1 now, which is funny. Oh, they're gonna be an entertaining tag team, to say the least. I gotta say. Yeah, Kofi Kingston taking on Jack Swagger. Swagger won with the ankle lock. You had Big E. You had Bo Dallas keep his winning streak going. He took on Tyson O'Neil. So you had Big E beat Sandow, who was dressed up as Abraham Lincoln. Who did Sandow piss off to get treated just all these different characters, man? It's just wow. We had Big E taking on Sandow. Big E won with Big Ending in a pretty quick match. After the match, he got on the mic, which was messed up. Didn't sound right. He was sick of Rusev running his mouth about America and everything else, and Rusev attacked and beat down Big E big time. But from behind, he's beat him down. Feeling you're going to get Rusev versus Big E at Money in the Bank. It's possible. They announced that Daniel Bryan will be on the Money in the Bank kickoff, so that should be good. Get his thoughts on being stripped of the title. Update on his health, hopefully. In the main event, we saw a 4-on-3 handicap match. We had Cena, Roman Reigns, Sheamus taking on Cesaro, the King of Swing, the Viper, Randy Orton, Alberto Del Rio, and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt cut an awesome promo earlier tonight. He is awesome at doing promos. Wyatt family is way over. I love Bray Wyatt and Wyatt family. They're really, really good. The match was a very good match. Fortunately, everybody got in, did their stuff, back and forth action, close pinfalls. you know, I enjoyed it. Very good match. Sheamus pinned Cesaro. So Sheamus, Reigns, and Cena won. After the match was over, after Sheamus pinned Cesaro, we heard, and Kane came out. Kane came out, and Tay was taking out everybody left and right. Triple H came out and said, "I'm going to introduce you to the 8th man in the Money in the Bank climax for the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the Demon, Kane." Then Kane turned around and Roman Reigns speared him, and Roman Reigns stood tall at the end of Raw. I can see Roman Reigns walking out of Money in the Bank pay-per-view, the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now this could set up Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, which I would love to see. Only bad part is Reigns would be dropping the title to Lesnar, but Reigns could win the title back at Night of Champions, so it wouldn't be that bad. I'd be all for it. So I'd love to see Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. That'd be one hell of a match. It would. Because Lesnar's supposed to be going for the title at SummerSlam, so. Daniel Bryan's supposed to be in one of the main events. See where that goes. Overall, I thought Raw was good. Give it a B. 7.5 out of 10. Good Raw. I don't know what to do with Sandow. Why Sandow's dressed up in all these weird-ass costumes. But it's ridiculous. He should be being pushed. He's a very talented guy, good wrestler. He should be being pushed. And he should be the one in the Money in the Bank ladder matches. But he's not. It's insane. I don't get it. But, like I said, this has been WWE Tank Talk. Real King Wrestling. This is my Monday Night Raw review for last night's show. Thank you for listening. See you again soon.